everybody! Hello, welcome! I'm stuck. Okay. Yo, this music is so cool. I love it. I've just been sitting here and chilling out. Oh, they just started! Oops. Maybe it's because you just showed up. Anyway, how's it going, everybody? Happy Sunday! It's Spooky Sunday, though I don't know if Paranormasight's really that scary. Unfortunately, it's more like spooky, ooh, mysterious. I've been jump scared a couple of times, and I guess if that counts. Happy Sunday. I want to clean. I don't want to play games, but I also didn't want to put off Paranormasight because I've been doing it for a couple of weeks. How's everybody's day going? We got Fred, Molly, our beautiful Sari bot, Phantorum, Fed, and Fred. And we just got a new follow too. Kitty Yak. Punak, hi! I kind of don't want to play the game just because I really like the theme song and I just want to sit here and jam out to it. Do 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 do. How am I doing? I'm okie dokie. I woke up. What else did I do after that? I don't know. I woke up, I made me a sandwich. I thought about getting boba and I was like, no. I will be the better bug and not spend my money. I will instead just make a black tea. A very boring black tea. Maybe I should make my own boba. So I've been thinking about that. I wonder where can you buy boba? Do people make boba? I don't think I can make boba. I don't have a stove. Punak, thank you for coming to 2 streams this week. But the week's over now. Anyway, yeah, I'm definitely putting this off. Gabe said he'd be late. He didn't say how late. Maybe. But yeah, I woke up. I made myself a sandwich. I bought romaine lettuce and then just like some Colby and some sliced turkey. I don't think this is a good combination or anything. Toasted up my bread. Put a shit ton of mayonnaise on it because I have one of those bottles that squirts it out, but I guess my hand got stuck, so it only kind of squirted. It only squirted the mayonnaise on half of the bread, and the other half was empty. That's okay, Punak. I'm just kidding. I had to go buy Dawn Trail again because I'm planning on trying to stream our raid progress on Tuesday and Wednesday, so I had to buy it on my PlayStation so I could stream it because I can't stream it from my computer. Unfortunately. Cleaned up a little bit. Looked at my magic cards. And now here we are. Anyway, it's been a while since we played. Paranormasight is kind of like a meta, thinking outside the box kind of game. It's got multiple, what do you call it? Multiple routes, endings. One time you may mess up. It'll give you clues on how to do it the next time you come by it. Hello again, Phantorum. Anyway, it's pretty cool, but it's mostly just visual novel, so it's a lot of reading. Anyway, let's begin. But it's been a little bit since we played, so I can't really remember anything. I can't remember what we did last. I think we were speaking to some cops, maybe? Midoricho Park. And then the cops, oh, they're still here. They got a, wait, did we die? I think I can't remember if the main dude died or not, but we're the cops now. I can't remember anything. I wish Gabe were here. Gabe could tell me. The cops are here. They have a power. I can't remember what the power was. So they have like these little like powers based on like the 7 mysteries. Um, let me see. So the one that the main character had was this one. And the powers have conditions in which they activate. And I think for this one, if the person walked away, they could trigger the curse and it would cause the person to drown. Like, without being anywhere near water, they would just drown. Oh, we have a mysterious mystery. For some reason, it's called 7 mysteries, but there's 21, so. 21? It goes all the way from 11 to 21. Oh boy. But I can't remember what the power of the cop is. Excuse me, sorry to bother you, but we have some questions for you. This guy is new. I don't think we've seen this guy before. What? Are you with the police? I haven't done anything. He looks like, what's his name? He looks like the guy from Great Ace Attorney, the novelist. Don't worry, this isn't an interrogation or anything. We just want to talk. You're Hideki Araishi, right? The historian? Wow, have almost pretty close. Ow! Astra, what is this? You shouldn't be able to do so many drink redeems. Uh-oh. That should be on like a minute cooldown. Astra, fuck you. I will take 1 drink, and when Gabe gets back, he will refund you the other 3. I don't want to drink it. I have gamer's lips. No, don't sad face. You're the one who redeemed 4 of them. Also unrelated, but Paranormasight has this kind of filter over it constantly. You might be able to see it. It might be a little bit hard to see on your screens, but it's basically just got this kind of static filter. And I think it's perfect. I think it's perfect for my my TV screen here. It's just, obviously, you probably saw it already, it's supposed to give the impression of being on a television, like you're watching. Which is exactly what we are doing. Technically, we are not a character. We are a person watching all of this happen through a television screen. Yeah, it's pretty cool. We know who you are, so this won't take long. Since we saw you here, we figured we'd just ask you a couple of questions. These characters look so funny. Alright, let's see who this guy is. Hideki is a historian who works part-time as a curator at the local folk museum and as a teacher at Komagata High School. He's like, I got nothing going on, but meanwhile he's also out at like midnight. I think this is midnight. It's pretty late. He's pretty sussy. Ain't no reason any bug would be out walking around at midnight. His recent publication, The Rite of Resurrection, has caused a stir in occult circles. Am I stuck? Oh, my mic is stuck. One sec. Hideki is the quintessential obsessive researcher. Despite being entirely unsuited for teaching, he had no choice but to take up the position at Kamagata High School in order to make ends meet. While having a captive audience in his classes goes some way to satisfying his need for respect and recognition, his conceited nature makes him unpopular among students. Lately, he is concerned that articles he contributed for purely monetary reasons have earned him a reputation as a researcher of the occult, but the surge of interest in the topic and resulting volume of article requests he is receiving are undeniably tempting. Hideki is a regular at the I can't read all this shit. Kurokikyo Cafe on Hokusai Street, where he can be found outside his work hours writing essays and manuscripts. His published books include A Study of the Unknown and An Introduction to Bondo History. Yeah, whatever all that is. Well, let's get it over with. I'm a busy man. At midnight? This is so many words. You're so brave for playing a game that requires reading. I don't know if y'all can see it, but my eyes were squinted reading. I'm struggling. Alright. The sleeves off. This is gonna require some, brain power. Now, Mr. Raishi, what were you doing here at this time of night? Doing research, of course, day or night. Information never sleeps. That's an admirable philosophy, you know. Your research has been quite the talk around town. I'll add a tag here on Twitch so everybody knows. It is a visual novel. Reading time. The second I see more than 5 lines in text, my brain shuts off and I struggle through words. That's why I'm here, playing the game for y'all. All y'all have to do is listen and, you know, listen to me also, like, flumble the words. You discovered something about some books. Am I just reading all of this? What is this? What is this? The Book of Dates? The Record of Dates? I don't remember any of these being mentioned in his little thing. What a gameplay guide. What in the world? Why is some stuff hidden under gameplay guide? I've only found 2 bird stickers. Who are these people? I'm just gonna assume they're all the Fates one, maybe? I'm not sure. Oh, but I don't know which one. Ah, God damn it. Like, it doesn't say it in here. Just says this recent publication on the rites of resurrection. But do I not know what that is? Study the known introduction. I don't know. Book of Fates? His face. Even the other kid. It's obvious you don't know a thing. It's the Record of Fates. How rude. Yeah, that's it. Sorry about that. I should have done my research. But it's true that you found some kind of ritual in that book, right? What? Don't tell me you want to know how to carry out the rites of resurrection, too. To be perfectly honest, I'm tired of people asking me about it all the time. None of you even care about the local history. You just come crawling out of the woodwork when something interesting comes up. Looks like I hit a nerve. If you think you can force me to tell you because you're a policeman, you're sorely mistaken. Am I thinking? What is going on here? Hideki Araishi, he says he's a local historian, but supposedly he knows more about the rite of resurrection than anybody. The fact he's here at this time of night, it's plenty possible he's a curse bearer. Alright, I'm just talking to you again. What were you, about the record? See, you do have a think button, it's not physical, you don't press it. You just think you do. This Record of Fates, where did you get your hands on it? The storehouse of an old private residence in the city, just as the public was told. I'm unable to be more precise due to an agreement with my informant. Wow, look at you. Are you doing all this research so you can use the rite of resurrection yourself? You're a policeman. Do you really think people can be brought back to life? Everyone I meet, pitiful. Huh? So you don't believe in the rite? His eyes, just... But like when I did this and I was like, I forgot my own sclera are red. I was like, oh, what the fuck is going on with my face? Whether it's real or not, it has nothing to do with my research. Such things are better left to the occult freaks. Or so I thought. Huh? Things changed. It has become necessary for me to pursue the right. So now I pray that it is real. What changed? I'm sure you can imagine. The funds for my research. I receive a large amount of funding for seeking the rite of resurrection. And if I find it, I'll receive a sum so great that I'll never have to worry about money again. Oh ho! So that means... someone is sponsoring your research, is that right? So what if they are? You have no idea how hard we work to secure funding for our research. I have no interest in teaching those children. Listen to me, I'll tell you one thing. Those experts you see writing provocative books or spouting nonsense on TV to try and get popular, all of them are just trying to get the money they need to do their research. With how popular the occult is, saying something that remotely spooky can lead to a big money. What? But I bought your book! The pursuit of the unknown begins, first and foremost, with belief. I was so inspired by that bit. I do appreciate your patronage. Unfortunately, however, the occult is not my true interest. The fate of the unknown is to be destroyed by thorough research and deep consideration. No way, I can't believe it. You're surprisingly innocent. Oh, why is there so much? Hi, Knife! Don't call me Hane. You can just call me Hana. Either Hana or Hanayo. Or actually, you know what? Either Hana or my full name. Not Hanayo. Hanya. Hi, Ninjash. Ugh. And I was trying to say earlier, it was I got gamer subs, but usually I dilute whatever it is, the servings, to 32 ounces, but in this cup I've only got 20 ounces, and so it's very strong. Oops, what am I doing? It's asterisk, cut it out! Where's my mods? I don't know how to refund. I literally already took a drink. Ugh! I think it's fine with some flavors, but not this one. Then what kind of research do you want to be doing? I'm sure it wouldn't interest you, but to put it simply, the focus of my research is how historical accounts transform into folklore over the years as they are passed down from generation to generation. What does that mean? Due to human bias, the account of any event is inevitably changed by the person communicating it. This is not necessarily done with ill intentions. It just happens when someone tries to fill in the gaps in a story that lacks detail. Or when something's left out or abridged because of the story's length. Or when a story twists and shifts as it's spread throughout oral tradition. Even when two stories are told about the same event, differences in culture or environment affect how it's told, changing its content. Silly little things can turn into terrible, mysterious legends. My research is the study of how history, culture, and legend all influence each other. Huh, I see. Take the 7 mysteries of Honjo, for example. Why are some of the mysteries seemingly about nothing particularly interesting? You'd think stories wouldn't last a decade, let alone hundreds of years, so why? Perhaps putting it that way piques your interest. I admit I'm curious. So that's why you've been researching all this time. Makes sense. This game would be a lot more fun. I see a lot of bugs playing visual novels with other people. Where each person does a different voice. That would be very fun to do. What's your gamer sub's flavor of choice? I straight up have no idea. I'm trying to find a flavor that doesn't give me acid reflux. So what is it? The melon one? And guacamole gamer fart both give me heartburn. And I really like, what is it, the mango meta, but that one also gives me heartburn. So I actually just bought some gamer subs, but I can't remember if it gives me heartburn or not, so that's gonna be fun to find out. But I bought brand risk. I don't know who's on it. For a lot of these things, I don't know the attachments of the people behind the brand, the flavors, but rolling the dice! Yeah, the $40 dice, let's go! I've heard this game is really good. I am enjoying it a lot. Like I said, it's like an well, you weren't here. But it's like an outside the box, like breaking the meta kind of game. Not really breaking the meta, but it's atypical of how you would just play a game. Almost like Metal Gear. What is that Metal Gear Solid with Psycho Mantis, where he reads your memory card data? It's kind of like that, but it is a visual novel, so it's mostly reading. With not much else into it. It's kind of just like reading a book. I mean, that's how a visual novel is, but that, you know, or a pick your own adventure kind of book. You know. I do want to try, I think there's like a, I don't know. I even asked them, I was like, hey, do y'all have any like subtle flavors? Like, so my message was like, y'all have any flavors that don't trigger like heartburn? And I didn't get a response. I didn't get any like, I feel like that's a genuine question though. It's like, I want to enjoy the damn product that they sell. And I was literally just left on red. If they even read it at all. Like, okay, I'll just suffer. Where Psycho Mantis moves your PS controller? Yeah, like that. Basically. As I said, it doesn't matter to me whether the right exists or not. If people in the Edo period believe that what was written in the Record of Fates is real, that's all I'm interested in. Oh. Was that even, like, actually, hold on. Record of Fates was probably already mentioned outside of this character. Oopsie, teehee. But I have to be realistic. The research I'd like to do is unfortunately not very lucrative. That's why I need to take some risks. Is the research you were doing just now also related to the Rite of Resurrection? Well, yes, that's right. What exactly were you looking for? I have no reason to tell you that. You wouldn't understand anyway. Okay. No, god damn it. I clicked the wrong one. Well, in that case, I think I might have a guess as to what it is you were looking for. Uh-oh. Well, what could this guy be looking for at midnight on this particular day? At least they didn't reply with, maybe no heartburn, everything's possible. Like, if I say soul dregs, what's that gonna mean? Let's see. What? Oh. Was that the answer? Damn it, if you know about that, then calm down, no need to get so defensive. I don't know if, like, showing my curse stone is a good idea. I feel like it's already obvious that I might have it if I know about it. We both want information, right? Why don't we have a nice friendly chat? You may say that, but I don't trust you. Perhaps you've already learned about curses. Perhaps you want to take my power away from me. No, that's not true. I almost revealed my hand. I'll say nothing else. Sorry, I'll be taking my leave. Oh, he skedaddled off. He's so fast. He just, like, straight up ran. Sorry, boss, he got away. Erg. I fumbled the ball. Too bad I don't have that one curse that, you know, just has me kill people if they leave. So if the previous screen here is blacked out and cracked, that means that there's nothing else I can do there. But if it's not, that means there's additional endings I can do. I think this one I can't continue because I have to look at an ending somewhere else. So let's see. What happens if I resume it? I could save the Soul Dregs one again, but this time I'll show it to him. But I don't know if it's gonna matter. A curse stone. You are a curse bearer. A leaf. Is this the Evergreen Beach then? Yep. Will you show me yours? Oh, the lantern. Now, which one was the lantern? Because there was 2 stories based on fire. Let's see. Probably this one. There's a cart. There's the owner's nowhere, yet there's a lantern. From it stays perpetually lit, burning brightly even with no oil to fuel it. Should one attempt to put out the flame, it immediately roars back to life. However, there's also the tale of the never burning lantern, another telling of this story, in which the Soba's cart lantern always remains dark, refusing to be lit. Would it be something typical as catching some bug on fire? Or what about just putting them in perpetual darkness? We've already had one like that, but I don't think that was the same one. I think this was it. Hi, Gabe. Is that why you're late? Gabe, I needed you. I was like, I don't remember what happened. We found a guy, and he's a curse bearer, and we're showing each other our trinkets. Interesting. I feel like if we want deets from this guy, I don't know, he just waddled off. Sure, we'll tell him our scenario. I'll tell you this for free. The Evergreen Beach comes from a man who was hanged for spreading false rumors. But the accusations against him were unfounded, and he died cursing those who deceived him. So that's the resentful memory held within the Evergreen Beach. The memories of the 7 mysteries are truly fascinating. If only I could collect them all. Also, Gip, can you refund Astra for 3 drink redeems, please? Punak, thank you. Thank you. The memories of the 7 mysteries are truly fascinating. If only I could collect them all. Do whatever you want, but you should know something. This stone of mine lets me curse anyone who tries to mislead me. Oh, I forgot about that. You know what? Telling them that is actually a perfect... what do you call to like, what do you call it? When you want to keep things in your favor. Only 3. Oh, fuck you, Ad. I'm gonna run. I'm already like a quarter done. No, a third. Bargaining chip, yes. What? But, yeah. So don't try to lie to me, I'll know. You would curse a citizen? And you call yourself an officer of the law. You know what? Don't call him an officer of the law. It's like if you go to church, not church. If you go to court and they make you swear on like whatever religious text you have, I don't know what atheists do in that case. But it's like, what if you actually lied and you were smitten right there? Your god just straight up hit you with lightning. That's basically all he is. He's the judge, jury, and executioner in this case, right? That all depends on you. I don't want to use it if I don't have to. What is it you want? The curse stones are dangerous. I'd like to confiscate yours. Excuse me? But my right. First, let me ask you one thing. You haven't used that curse, have you? Uh-oh. Ooh. Well, that's a lie, isn't it? But I don't know if I know it's a lie. I don't have to kill them. I can continue to just use this information, right? No, of course not. I have it, I swear. I see. Good. Now, why don't you hand over that stone? Unless you'd rather try to use it on me instead. Damn you, I won't give it to you. If I were to say that, what would happen? Would it be a crime? Would it be a crime? I don't think so. I don't know if that's necessarily against the law. The police are aware of how dangerous the stones are. I could arrest you under Article 1, Section 2 of the Minor Offenses Act. Oh, I guess it would essentially be the same as carrying a deadly weapon. Or you hand it over, and all you lose is your secret ability. Think of what would happen to all your research if you were arrested. Fine. What if his curse is that anytime he hands it over, that person dies? That would be... that would be so fucked up. Alright, let's see what this does. Kills by disembowelment! Ugh. Oh. That's how we died that one time. Oh, boy. That is fucked up. Imagine just being spontaneously disemboweled. That is horrifying. When Honjo was filled with samurai residences, the spies of the shogunate lived among the townspeople to keep an eye on things. I can't read your name right now. There's too much text. Miko, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Hana Horde. That emote, I like it. The spies of the shogunate lived amongst the townspeople to keep an eye on things. The Soba cart on South Wadi Gesui served as one of their outposts. They would communicate to each other in code by turning the lantern on or off. Tonight at 4 a.m. meant that someone would be having the last soba of their life, and that their belly would be sliced open on the next night. An unfortunate incident occurred in which a man attacked a woman in a bout of fury. He regretted it deeply, even declining to invoke the right to defend his honor, but the deed was done, still he could not accept it. His rage at having been used by his daimyo boiled over, turning into a grudge he would never forget. Nearby he saw a lantern quietly glowing in the night, and when the 6th bell rang, the man cut his own stomach open. Since then, the lantern would be seen alight before the soba cart had opened, and would flicker out suddenly, even when there was no wind blowing. Oh, I was like, it took me a moment. I was like, what is the correlation there? Why would the wind be blowing? What the fuck? As this unsettling phenomenon continued, the rumors surrounding it grew, and soon all were convinced that it was the man who cut open his stomach visiting from beyond. Damn, that's scary. Good choice. I look forward to seeing how your research pans out. Huh. Oh, right. Would you tell us everything you know about what's been going on? If you help us out. Like, imagine this guy was just going around killing anybody that lied to him. I don't think his associate here would take too kindly to that. We'll give you all the information we've gotten after we solve the case. What do you say? In that case, will you tell me about the resentful memories, the 7 mysteries? I believe they are the key to the secret hidden in the record of fates. Sure, why not? I'll learn about them as I collect the curse stones. Cool. See, we didn't have to kill any bug. Problem solved. It was the same color. Oh, oopsie. But thanks to you, we learned a lot from him. I wonder, the mysteries and right are all public information. He kept everything he knows about the other curse bearers and the source of the curse here hidden. I can't read. I wonder who he murdered, though. I don't know. What if this timeline he murdered the main character? I don't remember. I was hoping he'd at least give us a clue about how to beat those curses. Oh, I see. Then we should be more aggressive next time. Really make them spit it out. And by we, I mean you. I'm guessing he wants to save this curse. He wouldn't have told us anything, no matter what we asked. But now we know where he hangs out. We can always send someone for him if need be. Right, got it. I was surprised to hear that there are actually 9 of the 7 mysteries, though. I don't know. The folder told me 21, actually. Yeah, that's 2 extra curse bearers we have to find. We've confiscated 2, so there are 6 more. They should be anywhere in this town. Or could be. Not should. I mean, they probably should be, to be honest. We have to find them fast, or they may start using the curses. No, I think we're already too late. Huh? I didn't tell you this, but there were some soul dregs in Namigaki's curse stone. Really? And then he already killed someone with it? I would have known that already. Hi, Rick! Thank you for the follow! Welcome to the Hana Horde. We're reading. It's not much, so it probably wasn't a curse bearer. Shit. He just killed a rando? Uh-oh. Never mind, he just killed randos, Gabe. Well, we know who did it. We can't make arrangements to take him into custody. Or we can make arrangements to take him into custody. I was gonna say, like, what is the evidence here? But I forgot that Japan has, like, a really high... What's the word? Like, indication? Not indication. They have a really high rate of putting people in jail. It doesn't matter. Who needs evidence? Japan doesn't care about that. Take a drink. We'll have Paranormal Affairs pick him up tomorrow. For now, we continue our research. Our search, not research. We're not researching. Incarceration! Yeah! I almost said incineration. The Japanese police just going out there setting everybody on fire. Right, on to the next place. Well, we just have to cross them off the list one by one. Oh, but boss? Good to know we can use the Minor Offense Act to arrest people with curse stones. But why didn't we do that with Namigaki? Jesus! I'm dying. If we could do that, there'd be no need for the Paranormal Affairs. What grounds would a normal detective have to put him under arrest? Oh, right. Yeah, I suppose that's true. Namigaki. There we go. No more endings for that one. But we can't continue. We'll try this one again. I can't remember what we did in this one. I wonder if there was information that we were missing. We might have gotten it from this one. Because we now know from this route that the groundskeeper in this route is actually a serial murderer. Oh yeah, janitor, not a groundskeeper. Well, maybe that's the same thing. They incinerate your innocence, so you're completely wrong. So you're it completely wrong? Yeah. Oh, not. Perhaps. Alright, so let's try this one then. Oh, hello? I don't know where I'm supposed to start. Oh, we also found out, what did we find out? There was actually, I think, 2 scenarios going on at this school. One was the janitor and something else. I have to get outside. Let's see, get to the gates. I go to the gym and... Oh, I forgot I can look around. Looking at him now, I don't want to look at him. He's creepy. Oh, Mr. Ashimiya. I don't know what I don't even know if this is where I'm supposed to be. I'm not acting out. What about you? Should you be smoking on school grounds? He is outside. If it ain't lit, it's alright. So you know what? Accessory. Just don't go changing the subject. There's no letting my guard down with you. So why are you here so late? Forgot something in my classroom. Again, you're a piece of work. I'm just kind of skipping through this because technically we've already seen all this before. But you don't have nothing with you. Oh, why'd you do? What's that in your hand? Well, this is what I forgot. I got it from my grandpa. No, we should not wait for him. We're gonna, oh shit. I can't remember what I did before. The friend died from seaweed? This... Oh, I think it was, which one? Was it this one? No. Oops, I accidentally backed out. No, not that one. This one. I think it was this one. Cut the arm and leg off one side of her body and threw him to the canal. Well, maybe not. Well, yeah, because I'm not gonna know what the actual thing does until I get it, right? Let's skedaddle. Goodbye. Oh, right. Mr. Jinochi was actually looking for you inside the main building. What was that sound effect? Could I not have picked that one before? Was that? He's here right now? What's he thinking? I don't know. He was in class 3B on the 2nd floor just a bit ago. Well, I suppose that means I can't be locking up yet. 2nd floor, you said. I'll go take a peek. Be back in a jiff. My house is really close by. I'll be fine on my own, really. And so, the snack shop, right? Suppose you'll be fine then. Be careful. Now, you hear? Stay on the big, well-lit streets. If something happens, shout fire! Is that a hint? Is that a hint of some information we, don't know yet? Was it this one? In which a guy would just yell fire? No, we've already seen this one before. Was that it? Hold on. Oh yeah. Who had that? Because clearly we've seen it before in that case. Well, we wouldn't want to be losing any more students. No, I imagine you know better than anyone. Yes, you're right. Blonde white suit, the detective? Ah, yeah, that's right. I think that was him. So maybe that's just unrelated. Mio's late. Been waiting for 20 or 30 minutes, but there's no sign of her. Huh? There's someone coming down the road. Oh, it's this guy again. This is new. We haven't seen him before in this route before. Oh no, it's teacher. It's Mr. Arashi. He looks on edge. I wonder what he's doing. Wait, he's the one who discovered the rite of resurrection. It wouldn't be strange for him to be involved with the curses. I wonder if he has a curse stone. What do I do? But if it's way past 10 minutes, Mio said she'd be here by. I managed to escape. I can't let that go to waste. I need to get out of here before anyone sees me. Oh, skedaddled. Yako. 2 a.m.! Yeah, private investigator. Yeah, you're right. Oh boy, are we safe here? I have a feeling her house is gonna catch on fire or something. I'm home, thank goodness. I don't think the walk has ever felt so long. Nobody will be able to use their curse once it's light outside. I need to go look for Mio as soon as it's morning. But for now, I need some rest. Oh, that run's done. Uh-oh. Well then. What else is there to continue from this one? Excuse me. Yeah, this guy. Big question now is what the rest of the curse bearers are up to. Luckily, the Sumida River is a good distance from any of the 7 mysteries. It's unlikely the other curse bearers will come all the way here. I can finally have a moment to think. I see. Alright. Excuse me? Oh. What am I doing here? Is that a woman's voice? Who could it be? Hello? Oh! Oh, I think this is the girl that was with the other guy who had the foot the foot fetish curse. Where did she come from? It's like she appeared out of nowhere. I didn't mean to startle you. I'm terribly sorry if I've gotten the wrong people, but would you happen to be curse bearers? Whoa. Curse bearers? What's that then? It means someone who's gathering souls for the rite of resurrection. You have heard of the rite of resurrection, haven't you? Everybody's talking about it. Color me intrigued. Care to tell me more, miss? What was your name again? Oh, silly me. I'm Mayame Tono. Had the what curse? Oh, you know, the foot fetish curse. It was the foot washing. Oops. Oh, what was it called? Yeah, the foot washing mansion. But it was one of those meta ones where if we hear the curse, that's how it kills us. So what we had to do is we had to go to the options and we had to turn down the audio. We had to turn off the audio so that we couldn't hear the curse. It was really cool. Ah, Growdy, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Hana Horde. Y'all hear that chair squeak? Alright, ma'am. She says her name's Ayame. Oh, excuse me, why is it progressing? She must be brave walking around this late, or maybe there's more to it. She certainly has no reservations telling us about the rite of resurrection. It'll be worth keeping an eye on her. She could be in trouble. He's hiding it well, but I can sense that he's got his guard up. Could there be more to this girl than meets the eye? What am I supposed to be doing now? Uh-oh. So the best way to collect soul dregs is to kill the other curse bearers. And that's about the size of it. I hope it wasn't too much to follow. No, I think I get the gist. Funny old world we live in, huh? So are you saying you're one of these curse bearers? No, well, not quite. It's complicated. I'm not, but Yutaro is. Yutaro? Is that your boyfriend? Oh, heavens no. Just a friend. His full name is Yutaro Namigaki, where I suppose you could say partners in crime. Funny way of putting it. Okay. Am I just supposed to keep going between these two? What do you think, Richter? Nope, that's not it. Is there something I'm missing here? That must be it. I guess I just have to think with everything she says. She must be half of the young couple Richter mentioned. Alright, this almost looks like a face out in the distance, like the owl oni kind of thing. Oh, here we go. I needed to click her. So where is the Sutaro now? Well, about that, he's not actually a curse bearer anymore. He's more like a former curse bearer. Former? How so? I don't really know the details myself, but apparently he lost his curse stone. Typical, right? He makes such a show of being a top student, only to flunk where it counts. So now I'm out here looking for curse bearers myself, if you want something done right. What the heck? She's so sussy about this. He lost it? How did he do that? I wasn't with him at the time, so I don't know exactly what happened. All I know is that he came back saying he didn't have it anymore. Didn't she always wander off? Like, whenever you figured out how the curse works? She's not afraid to just talk to her friend who actively trying to kill people. Yeah, so she was there. I wonder what her beef is. Although, well, it's strange that you'd probe into that of all things. I'm just a curious sort, that's all. Sorry if it's a touchy subject. Oh, I don't mind. I don't particularly care about keeping it a secret. Oh. Yutara can be a little irrational sometimes, so I have to keep a level head on my shoulders. So anyway, mind if I ask why you thought I was a curse bearer? Oh, that. I'm terribly sorry. I was so rude. I saw the two of you out late at night, so I suppose I made assumptions. Gotcha. Sorry if we gave you the wrong idea. Well, she's not wrong, right? Out of interest, what was your plan if we did turn out to be curse bearers? Great question, and the answer is, I was going to ask you very nicely for your curse stones. And you thought we'd given them to you just like that? His face. Well, maybe not, but you know what they say, you'll never know until you ask. You must really love your boyfriend if you're willing to try something that risky. Oh goodness, no, we're just friends. My life doesn't revolve around him, you know. You can be boyfriend, girlfriend, and not, like, you know, have each other's lives revolve around each other. I don't know. Anyway, you aren't curse bearer, so I'm just bothering you, aren't I? Please ignore me. So what are you trying to do with this rite of resurrection? Well, Yutaro has his own plan all laid out. I don't know if I can get behind it, though. It seems, how do I put it, self-centered? I mean, if you've got a chance to resurrect the dead, it would be a waste not to use it on someone that really matters, right? So I was planning to steal his cursed stone at the last second and use it for myself. Oh, the truth come out! Well, until he lost it anyway. Oh, but don't tell Yutaro I was going to do that, okay? I don't think he'd be happy to hear it. Of course, keeping secrets is my business. My, aren't you dashing? Doesn't surprise me. Queen shit! Queen shit! Sounds like you have your heart set on this, right? What were you hoping to use it on? Do you promise you won't laugh? Cross my heart. Well then, let me tell you my master plan. Prepare to be amazed. I'm an art student, you see. Woodblock prints are my specialty. Ikyo-e in particular. Ikyo-e, huh? That might be Ikyo-e. You must be a cultured lady. Really? Do you think so? Everybody says it's a strange interest for a girl to have. You know, people often think of Ikyo-e as some inaccessible high-class art form, but that's actually totally untrue. Back in the Edo period, it was the art for the masses, amusement for the common people. So when you think about it, we feel exactly the same thrills from every brush stroke as they did back then. Isn't that fascinating? Huh. Yeah, I guess. And as far as I'm concerned, the undisputed king of ukiyo-e is the one and only Hokusai. She wants to revive Hokusai? Is that what she's doing this for? Have you heard of him? Sure I have. He's famous. Didn't he live somewhere around here back in the Edo period? That's right. You're just as knowledgeable as you look. His 36 views of Mount Fuji are so iconic. They're the only works of his most people know. I'll be honest, when she mentioned art, I was like, oh god. I actually thought she wanted to bring back a Hitler. I was like, oh no. Luckily, this one seems more tame. But holy fuck. You know, what if he didn't become a genocidal maniac? That's straight up what I thought she was gonna get like. But Hokusai was so much more than mountains and waves. That's only the teeny tiny tip of the veritable iceberg of work. I've gotta admit, I only really know him from those landscapes myself. Oh, don't worry about it. Anyone can learn. When Hokusai died at the age of 90, he left behind over 30,000 drawings. That's multiple drawings a day for 80 years. Amazing, right? So he kept on drawing right up to his old age, huh? Impressive. Living to 90, like, in that period is pretty wild. That'd be so fucked up. Imagine going through the rite of resurrection, like something so risky, just to see what would happen. Hi, Shiro. I could. Oh, God. Oh, it's nothing big. I just want a lot of people to die so I could revive Da Vinci. But even in his final years, he was never satisfied with his own work. His dying words were, "Should heaven afford me but 5 more years, I shall finally become a true artist." Even on his deathbed, he still thought he had more to learn. He was already the greatest painter and artist of his era. Who knows what he could have done with more time? Well, that's what I want to find out. Huh? Hold on, are you saying... Besides, he always said he wanted to move out of 100 houses, but he only made it to 93. Isn't that just tragic? Oh no, nuh-uh. No way this is going where I think it's going. Imagine the masterpieces he could create with modern techniques. I feel all dizzy just thinking about it. You've got to be kidding me. So if I understand correctly, you want to use the rite of resurrection to... That's right, I want to bring Hokusai back to life. Well, that's certainly a novel idea. Imagine Haruo, who wants to bring back her dead son in front of something so... ridiculous. That's probably what she's thinking right now. Something so stupid. That's what she'd use it on? What a waste. Depends on what you can spend, at least 4.4. What are y'all talking about? Walked half an hour at 9 p.m. to buy a frappe. I'd do it for boba, maybe. Half an hour? That's it? So 15 minutes back and forth? I mean, I drive that much just to go, you know, get boba, so. I want to bring back a medieval peasant so I can give them a Baja Blast to watch their heart explode. If you could do the rite of resurrection, do you have to have a specific person in mind? Could you just be like, I want to bring back some random Neanderthal? Doesn't matter which one. But imagine them trying to adjust to modern society. Wait, what? Yeah, it's the Great Wave, Hokusai. We were literally talking about that. She wants to bring back this artist. That's okay, Fantora. There was even a movie about him. Well, about his daughter, I think. I don't know if the daughter is real. A master ukiyo-e artist, 1760 to 1849. Hokusai was active during the late Edo period, considered to be the golden age of ukiyo-e in Japan. Born in Honjo, Hokusai spent most of his life in the area known as Sumida City. Wow! Oh my god, isn't that where we are? Among his most famous works are the 36 Views of Mount Fuji and the Hokusai manga. Hokusai manga? Hokusai was a prolific artist from a young age and has left behind a wide variety of works, producing an estimated 30,000 pieces during his lifetime. Though the general popularity of ukiyo-e declined during the Meiji period, Hokusai remained a core figure at the center of the Japonisme? What the hell is that? What is that word? Movement, providing inspiration for countless artists around the globe. Despite his fame, Hokusai himself was said to be rather indifferent to money or decorum. and lived a life that quite appropriately resembled that of a whimsical and otherworldly scenes often depicted in ukiyo-e. Though he went by many names, in his later years he took on the title of Gakkyo Rojin Manji, or the Old Mad Painter. Hokusai lived to be 90 years old and never lost his passion for art. Ah gosh. Ah gosh. Japanism? I don't know what that means. I live in the city, so I don't know what it's like living rural life. Or wouldn't it be easy to walk 15 minutes to get boba then? Japanisme is a French term coined in the late 19th century to describe the craze for Japanese art and design in the West. So what we now call being a weeboo, right? Is that the time I should be going? I need to get my hands on a curse bear before daybreak. Sorry for flagging you down out of the blue like that. Best of luck. I gotta read all this again. Ayame is a young woman working with Yutaro Namigaki. Her love of Katsushika Hokusai's ukiyo-e is so great that she wishes to resurrect him with the rite of resurrection. Imagine how he would feel coming back. Like, what the fuck? Ayame is a clever but calculating university student who only has time for her own interests. She is making the best of a recent boom in the popularity of female university students, incited by their appearance across TV commercials and radio programs. Ayame is content to ride this trend as long as it allows her to get her hands on whatever she needs and wants in life. Queen shit. Recently, Ayame has figured out that older men will fall for her if she acts a little bit surprised. Oh my god. Hi, Parasitus. Imagine if the person revived at the same age the moment they died. Oh god, he would just be... He would be revived at 90s and just immediately keel over again. It would make sense in that case to revive bugs that died on not naturally, right? But if they died naturally, I don't think they just immediately kick the bucket. She was approached by Yutaro Namigaki in town, and although she was not attracted to him, agreed to date him. So I thought y'all were just friends, because his family seemed rich. However, she does not think much of him as a human being and is beginning to grow bored of their relationship. Ooh. Well, there goes trouble. If we're going after curse stones, we should keep an eye on her, too, if we can. Why do you say that? Before she left, she wished us best of luck. She's got at least an inkling that we're curse bearers. My. There's a good chance we'll clash sooner or later. We're after the same thing, after all. You head on back to the mansion, ma'am. I think I'll tail her for a while. Called it! Oh, here we go. Harué has received multiple reports of other suspected curse bearers. And we'll just get into it. Gosh, this night is dragging on. Where are we? Back here again. I left Richter to continue looking for curse bearers. Oh, it's the mansion. And came home alone. Did we come home alone? What the? Oh, it's a sticker. I was like, what the fuck is that? Alright, cool. I can hear the wind rustling in the trees. The old Shigima mansion, where you built it here after the great Kanto earthquake. It's always stayed the same all these years, even the war didn't touch it. I never liked it growing up. I always wanted to live somewhere more modern. Oh, I wanted to read that, actually. Where would that be? Once a warrior clan with a mansion in Honjo, now a dynasty of police officials, the Shigima family is one of considerable repute. The family estate was originally located some distance from the city, but the Great Kanto earthquake of 1923 forced them to rebuild in a new location. The Shigima mansion was at one time a bustling place where members of the social elite mingled. 1 year ago, however, the head of the house was struck with a sudden melancholy, and ever since their mansion has stood silent as the grave. What does that mean? To be struck with melancholy? Did he Sudoku himself? The mother to win? I don't know. It would be nice for her to have her son back, but she seems like she's not against just like killing whoever to do it. What would be the point in waiting here? Will this really be enough to gather the soul dregs I need? What if nobody uses any more curses? I'll lose my chance to bring him back. No more thinking. Head empty. Okay. Let's go! Oh, okay. Alright, let's go this way, I guess. Oh, I got an achievement and I didn't read what it said. Let me go to the Steam page real quick. It said complete the Haruhi branch of chapter 1. Damn, this is only chapter 1? Yikes. How many chapters are in this game? Actually. Wait, did I get... I think I got another achievement when I started the game today. There was an achievement that said, don't be a quitter, play the game again after 3 days. What an interesting achievement. Is there just an achievement page I can look at? Rhetorical? You want to know? I want to know. I want to know how many chapters there are. Well, with this, we have visited every place connected to the 7 mysteries. This is the last spot, huh? And we've got nothing to show for it. Even though every last location looked suspect from top to bottom. Maybe we came to at the wrong time. There might not have been any curse bearers around. Sounds like we'll need to do another round before morning comes then. Or maybe. Someone's been observing our movements. Who? No way! Just this. It's just a thought. Either way, we should check out this last place. Let's hope we finally get a lead. Too much reading, people gave up. Or maybe they just... I don't know, probably. I want to know if there could be an achievement that you could get from refunding the game. That would be hilarious. Riel, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Hana Horde. Do y'all think that could be a thing? Do y'all think that's possible at all? This is the result of what happened to our pro tag. Whoa, what the hell is this? Which is weird. Wait, is this is the first one where he died? Right, that's right. The where he dies is the canon, I guess, supposed canon route. There was another time in which we played through that was the non-canon, quote unquote. So in this one, it seems like he dies to that curse instead of getting it. What the hell is this? Is he dead? Damn it, we were too late. Was this a curse too? Hang on, I'm gonna call this in. I'll leave it to you. I'm gonna take a look around. That was very dramatic. I almost forgot about that. Boss, bad news. What is it? Another mysterious death was reported in the area just now. The medical unit and forensics team are on their way, but it'll be a while before they arrive. Yeah, that is bad news. So they got someone else. Who else died in this route? Oh, maybe it's the girl? But she's missing. So that's very interesting. Well, I can't quite remember what happened in this timeline. I can't remember if she had died in that route or something else. You think this is the work of a curse bearer? When suspicious deaths popping up one after another, we have to assume it is. Shit, guess we'll be stuck waiting around for a while. Let's look at the corpse. Look at him sitting all nice and neat. Legs crossed. I think I'm gonna pee-pee my pants. done looking at him. Huh? Boss, that phone is ringing. Should we go to it? Boss, the phone. What about it? It's ringing. It sure is. Aren't you going to pick it up? Huh? Why would I? Why wouldn't you? It's super suspicious. Oh, give it a rest. Do you have anything better to do? Well, not exactly. Then why don't you go pick it up? I don't know. This particular area, I'm spitting everywhere, is very suspicious. You make any movement, you'll probably die here. She died first, which made us look back and die, right? No, because that was a different death. Didn't his neck break with that one? He didn't drown in that route. That was a different death. This is, he picked up that curse, the drowning one, when the girl died, which would have implied that she had it, right? So does that mean she killed him canonically in this route? That'd be fucked up. We'll miss it if you don't hurry. Right, they'll probably hang up soon. Are you really okay with that? You weren't the least bit curious? I guess I'm a little curious. Ah, so you're one of those people. You think that if you pick up the phone too quickly, the caller will think you have nothing going on. So you deliberately let it ring a bunch of times before answering. Do people really do that? There are definitely some who want to give off the impression of being busier than they really are. Well, detectives don't have time for that kind of foolishness. Then go pick it up. Fine. You leave me no choice. I'll answer it. Hold on, Ario. We don't know what could happen. I'll do it. Sure, it's all yours. You little... I already said I'd do it. But fuck, I don't want to stop here. You know, it might just keep ringing until you pick up. True, it might even be ringing because someone knows we're here. It's entirely possible, in which case... Come on. Anytime now. Oh, we're done. Are you gonna go answer the phone? A young man in his 20s killed in cold blood. He's definitely dead, but I can't quite discern the cause from what I've seen. There are no obvious external wounds, but what's that leaking from his mouth? Water? The suspicious corpse. Fine, Ariel, I'll go answer the phone. Well, we better go check it out. You're right, but be careful, it could be a curse. Hey, I said we. You expect me to go alone? You're the one who's tough against this stuff. Don't worry, boss. You can do it. Go on now. Damn it. Still weird if she died from her own curse. I don't think she died from her own curse. I'm very sure that in that route she died from a different curse. She didn't drown in that death. Hello? Kinshibori Park phone booth? Took you long enough, Tsutsumi. Did no one teach you to pick up the fucking phone when it rings? Who is this? What? I finally got him. The real deal. Detective Tetsuo Tsutsumi himself. Oh, wait. That's Chief Inspector Tsutsumi now, isn't it? You've come a long way since we last met. I asked you to identify yourself. Man, have you forgotten already? After all the time we spent together. What a time that was. As I recall, I gave you quite the runaround. Wait, is this? Uh-oh. Fumichika Nejima. Do we know who that is? Nejima? I don't know if that's... Oh, no. I don't know if that's some bug. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's the serial murderer. The police... oh my god. The janitor. What? Did you say Fumichika Nejima? Like the one from the Nejima murders? Ding ding ding, you got it. I had a feeling that the great Chief Tsutsumi would remember me. I spent 20 long years in a cell thanks to you. That shit was not easy. You should be thanking me. Should have given you plenty of time to think and atone for your sins. What a glow up! I mean, I have plenty of time to lose weight, right? That did it. I've repented, my consciousness is clean as a whistle. Bullshit. 20 years in prison doesn't even begin to make up for the shit you did. I don't know about that, after all the justice system was gracious enough to grant me parole. What? What sense does that make? This is the real Fumichika Nejima. He must have a grudge against me for arresting him. So is this payback? Damn it. What is your goal? Now you gotta understand. I repented, seen the light. I've been a good boy since I was granted parole. I've even got myself a job. I've been real serious about walking the right path. Well, that's very nice. Keep it up. But it was no good. When the opportunity arose, it was impossible to hold myself back. Hop Weep, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Hana Horde. I knew I had to give you a little token of my thanks, or I'd never truly be able to have a fresh start. And you get what I'm saying. No thanks. I don't need anything. No need to do all that for me. Just try and live a quiet life. No, it's no hassle. No hassle at all. It would be all too easy to just kill you, to tear you apart. But that wouldn't be very satisfying. Certainly not after 20 fucking years of waiting. 20 freaking years! That's a long time to nurture a grudge. You fucking bet it is. I let it gnaw at me, grow inside of me. I thought of nothing else. All that time, I played model prisoner, endured the harassment those asshole guards threw at me. And I did it all for you, Tsutsumi, so please, just accept my deepest and most sincere feelings. Sorry, but I'm afraid I don't feel the same way about you. What if you just picked up the phone and then, you know, immediately hung it up? Imagine how mad Nejima would be. Shut the fuck up. That attitude of yours is why I'm saving you for last. What are you planning? Whatever it is, bring it on. I'm not running away. I just told you I'm not coming for you yet. Pay attention when people talk, shithead. You see, this time I want to see you on your knees, weeping in despair, begging me for mercy. Damn. What? Oh no, I'm so sorry, dear Nejima. Please forgive me, I won't do it again. Shut the fuck up. This is exactly why I've always hated you so fucking much. He can't come up with a better word than fuck. Dude has no life holding a grudge for 20 years. Yeah, and then murdering high school students for however, I don't remember how long he was doing it before. It was worth a shot. Did you really think that would sate me, asshole? You must be crazy. Well then, we're both crazy. We've got so much in common, we should be friends. Enjoy cracking your jokes while you still can. I'm going to kill everyone you care about one by one, till there's no one left. We're gonna turn around, and our poor little friend is gonna be dead. Ario. Sorry to disappoint, but I'm a lone wolf. I don't have anyone like that in my life. Boss? What about me? Or wait, are you just trying to protect me? Aria, shut the fuck up. There's not a single person you care about? I wonder what your sweet daughter would think if she were to hear that. Oh, scheisse, he's got a daughter? Don't you fucking dare, I'm warning you. I didn't know if he actually said the word F word at the first. Oh, very nice. That is more like it. She's living all on her own now, isn't she? Attending university and all. Such a good girl. Is his daughter... Oh, I was about to say, is his daughter actually the girl? What am I looking for? People. Is it Yoko? Wait. What's his last name? I mean, it could be. They could just have a different last name. Where does it say she goes to school? I don't know. What? She does? No, forget it. This isn't funny, asshole. I'm just trying to find you and I'm going to find you and make you pay. Ah, I love it. Keep going. I want to hear you lose your mind. It's music to my ears. Fuck you. Uh-oh. Fuck is so useful, though. I get it. It really is. I look forward to chopping up your precious daughter. It'll be just like old times. I won't let that happen. Oh, I guess I need more information here. How do you know where I am? Wahaha! That's my favorite part. The sound of confusion in your voice, it's to die for. This is delicious. I can't get enough. I'm not telling you shit. Have fun racking your tiny little brain for it. I guess I could give you a little hint. Go on. Well, you see, I have the one-sided read. Oh. I thought it was the teacher that had that. But I guess it's him. I guess that makes sense, whatever. Tatsumi, you have the evergreen beach. No. Nejima, you're a curse bearer? You're using the power of the curse. Indeed, and what a peculiar curse it is. But that's where my hints end. Wahaha! God damn it, the curse echo couldn't have fallen to worse hands. One more thing we should discuss. In fact, it's the most important thing. I thought we were finally going to shut up. You were, sorry. I'm already sick of you, so I'll pass. Oh, but you don't want to miss this. It's the main course. I could just go after your daughter, but something tells me you'd get bored. No, I'm good. You got me real fired up here in my head. Well done. But this is a gift tailor-made for you. I'm going to kill all the people you swore to protect. Every last person living here. You couldn't. Oh, but with this curse of mine, I can. I'll give you until dusk. Well, obviously, because after that it won't work, right? Oh, my days. Of course the ad crashes. When it finishes, I need to reload and I get another ad. No, Mako! Just when it's all getting juicy. I'm so sorry. By then, I could probably get a couple hundred people or so. And it'll all be your fault. Oh, it must be so hard to know they'll all die because of you. So tragic. It must be tearing you apart. Don't fuck with me. Oh, shit. There's no way an amateur like you could pull off a curse that strong. Unfortunately for you, I absolutely can. My curse stone is a particularly strong one. Which means I can have my fun without needing to hold back one bit. It's almost like the Feast of Shadows was cast just for me. You're surprisingly well informed about this. Who was it that tipped you off? Who knows? How about I kill you myself first and ruin all your fun? How about that, asshole? Idiot. You think I'd call it off just because you were dead? There's no running away for you. Ugh. I'll find you. I won't let you get away with this, Nejima. You've got 12 hours. Do you really think your paltry little organization will be able to make a dent in my plans? Oh, the sacrifice is made will be heavy. I can't wait to see you sobbing with regret. And I'll even have enough soul dregs to pull off the rite of resurrection. How splendid! What does he want to revive? Wait, Nejima, you're after the... Anyway, see you around. Bye-bye now. What if he just wants to... What if he just wants to revive everybug so that he can kill him again? That'd be fucked up. Bye-bye now. Psychosis. I forgot about him dead in the background. Boss! Ario, did you catch all that? Nejima, what is he planning? Who knows? For now, we need to find him and get him into custody. Send word to HQ. But the fact that the 7 mysteries are wrapped up in this is gonna make things tricky. You mean with Nejima being a curse bearer? Just our luck, really. It couldn't have been a worse guy. Sounds like his curse will be able to kill a lot of people at once. I'd like to avoid getting our investigators caught up in the crossfire. We'll use them to find out where he is, but then we're going in alone. What is this music? We should try to collect as many cursed stones as we can before then. Let's hurry. Aye aye, boss. This music is so dramatic, it's so good! Later. It was reported that a total of 3 suspicious deaths were discovered that night. Nejima's threats, along with the curses, were kept secret from the general public. However, the Honjo serial killing still made international headlines following the death of the police officer Hajime Yoshimi. What do you mean? Y'all, the story's over. We fucked up somewhere. At Satsumi's request, a large-scale investigation was launched into Fumichika and Nejima's whereabouts. Satsumi and Ario themselves spent the rest of the night looking for curse bearers in the area, but their search ended in vain. And with that, the curtain closed on that cursed night. 12 hours to sunset. Oh no. What happened here? We'll go to this one. Looks like Mio's still here somehow. Never mind. Looks like Mio's not here somehow. This reminds me of Famicom Detective Club. Isn't that getting a new game? Or am I thinking of something else? There was some game that Nintendo announced recently, and it was like a kind of big deal because everybody thought it was a new IP. Ah, it is that. I will have to try it. Hopefully the new game is not related, or hopefully you don't have to play the old one. Oh, good morning, Yako. I guess she's still alive. Never mind. Huh? Yako, rise and shine. Huh? You're up. Huh? It's morning. Are you okay? Can you remember your name? Duh. Am I not named Yako? I'm Mio! Oh yeah, that's right. It was like there was something with the spirit board where it couldn't, it wouldn't like say our name or something, or it wouldn't say its name. I'm the specter of the spirit board. Yes, I am the specter of the spirit board. Oh, what the hell was that? Christobus, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Hana Horde. No, don't fall back asleep. You must still be dreaming. Wake up. Yes, I'm Yako Sakazaki. Good. Oh, Mio, thanks for last night. Was everything okay? Yep, still alive. I couldn't dispel the curse echo or learn the identity of who used it, but I managed to at least get away. But in that situation, it's the best you can hope for. I'm sorry, I got you involved in something so dangerous. I'm putting my claws away. Honestly, considering it's been 30 years since FDC2, it's probably going to be a newcomer friendly. I hope so. I didn't know there was a second one already. I thought this was the second one. The description made it seem like a future where they had won. I guess I didn't read it properly. I guess so. I mean, to look for you as soon as the sun rose, but I was just so sleepy. I meant not mean. I can't even remember when I fell asleep. It's okay. It's only natural to be exhausted after what you went through. Besides, I also feel bad that you've been wrapped up in all this. It's supposed to be my job to prevent that from happening. Oh yeah, you said something about that last night. Just who exactly are you, Mio? Oh, well, the truth is I've been trained in things having to do with the supernatural. Huh? You mean you can learn that kind of stuff like you would with flower arranging? Flower? Flower arranging? What does that mean? I had quite the eventful childhood. Huh, that sounds like it must have been tough. Yes, that would take a long time to explain, so let's leave it at that for now. As fate would have it, I've ended up as the apprentice, or maybe more like assistant, to a notable paranormal expert. She's like the mob to... She's mob to Reagan from Mob Psycho. Arranging is when you arrange flowers. Hope that helps. Damn! You're right. Schools have already had more paranormal disturbances because young people tend to be more susceptible to these things. I'm sent to schools that may experience something paranormal and put a stop to it before it happens. Wow, that's amazing. So it's like a part-time job you do while also being a student? Well, I do help maintain public order, but it's all part of my training so I don't get any money. Oh, you've got it rough then, but still, that's really amazing. You're so cool when you faced off against the evil spirit. I never know if I should be happy when you compliment me like that. But anyway, that's why it's up to me to resolve any paranormal issues at the school. And that's why I'm going to look into the cause of all this. But for now, let's head to school. Yeah. Oh, do you have your curse stone? Now that it's daytime and its power is diminished, I should be able to hold it. Want to give it a try? Right, I do have it, but... Yako. Is it really so wrong? Trying to bring Michio back, I mean? Oh yeah, that friend. I forgot. Hi, Gray, how you doing? Oh shit. I accidentally... What in the world? There we go. I hit the cable to my mouse with my feet. I can't approve of it. The rite may seem like a dream come true, but if it involves taking the lives of other people, then... Yeah, true. I want to make sure this whole ritual ends without anyone getting hurt. I can't remember what the beef is with that one girl. Shuichi's the son. This guy died, didn't he? Here it is. Oh, she was, that's right, I remembered. They found her, they assumed her death was suicide after jumping off a building. But we think that is not true. That's what I believe, and I'll put it, put before... And what are you saying? That's what I believe, and what I'll put before anything else. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry, but is it okay if I hold on to it? Yako. I promise I won't use the curse no matter what, but maybe there's some other way. I just have this feeling that I shouldn't give up on the possibility just yet. That said, I'll help you, even if it's to stop the curses. From the Michio that still exists within me, I'll settle things so that we can move forward. Okay, but if you ever feel in danger, you can give me the curse stone at any point. Right, thank you, Mio. Okay then, let's go. What am I looking at here? An old-fashioned candy shop located in the street corner of Honjo. It has been in Yako Sakazaki's family for 3 generations. On the weekends, you can spot Yako watching over the store, cooking monjayaki, and playing traditional tops and card games with the local children. Oh my god, Beyblade. Though traditional candy shops are known for selling cheap treats as for kids, it is not uncommon to see these largely privately owned businesses become something more like general stores, selling food, drinks, utensils, and other daily necessities. Many families operate candy shops on the dirt ground floor of their home, known as a doma, with a space in the back where customers can eat monjayaki, as well as arcade games and capsule toy machines in the front. Such facilities make them attractive places for children to gather and play. However, the harsh reality is that the traditional candy shops, which thrived during the period of high economic growth in which many confectionery manufacturers entered the market, are experiencing a steady decline due to the rise of convenience stores and changes in children's interests and tastes. Okay. What a lot of... what a lot of nothing, almost. What are we gonna do with that information? Yeah, we're on the 2nd day. I thought this was all gonna be in one night. Oh god, there's a ghost! Oh god, there's several, in fact. Huh? I thought it was unusually noisy. There's a big group of people and police in front of the school. Did something happen? If the police are here, then something must have. I'll go ask. Thanks. We didn't get the notice on, like, the school cable, not school cable, on the news that said school would be closed. This isn't good. Huh? What happened? Don't panic, okay? The first teacher who came to work this morning found something. Okay. Mr. Jinochi was found dead in the middle of the school grounds. Which one was Jinochi? Is that the bad guy? Or is that the other teacher? Jinochi. Hello? Was he not in here? No, that's not him. I was like, ah! It said June in his name. Whoever. What? They're closing the school for today. But that's not all. I didn't know this either since I didn't watch the morning news, but rumors are spreading that a number of bodies were found nearby. What? There's no way. Why? Could it be? Because of the curse? We don't know enough to say. From what I've heard, Mr. Jinochi's body was in the middle of the grounds. You play good game. You like this game? How's it going, hamster? Thank you. From what I've heard, Mr. Jinochi's body was in the middle of the grounds. But his body was covered in bruises, like he'd fallen from somewhere. Oh! Wait, is that what happens when you fall from somewhere high? Your body's just covered in bruises? I would imagine that if you fell from somewhere high, your body would become a splat. Gabe, we have a second death where some bug supposedly fell from somewhere really high. But this is probably a curse we are not familiar with. I wonder if it could be this, or if it's just a completely different curse. Weird. Taking into account his unnatural death and the timing, it's very likely it has something to do with the curse. You're saying someone used their curse on him last night? Seems like it, doesn't it? That's so scary. So the curses really do kill people. And someone used it. Keep your voice down, okay? Their height difference is pretty wild. Mio's really tiny. What would happen if another curse bearer heard you? Sorry. Person of interest. Oh, this guy. He was having that secret meeting with that other student last night, right? Kohei is an English teacher and the homeroom teacher for Class 2C at Komagata High School. He was seen alone with Hitomi Okuda in a classroom late at night by Yako and Mio. His deceased body was discovered on the school grounds at dawn. Kohei was an honor student and top of his class back in his high school days. I think he also had information on the disappearance of that one lady's son, right? He had information and then sought that private investigator, but then didn't he withhold some information? I can't remember. He skedaddled, he got scared. The apple of his parents' eye, he was placed under immense pressure to attend a first-rate university. His family's plans came to naught, however, when the pressure caused Kohei to sink into a deep depression and fail his entrance exam. Even at the university he was able to enter, Kohei struggled to keep up with his classes, leaving him a vain but wounded young man. Kohei never aspired to be a teacher, but figured it was the least he could do with his talents. He considers his students to be beneath him and largely looks down on them all. What is it with all these teachers that look down on their students? That's a lot of them. Excuse me. Didn't he know the girl, the friend, which was related to Mother's kid? I can't remember. I think I really don't remember anything. I wish we had a little more information, but they've locked up the front gate. Maybe we could sneak in through the back entrance. That person over there. Who is that? Isn't that Hitomi Okuda? Oh, the girl. Look at her stance. She looks like a delinquent. You're right. That's unusual. Oh, but she was at the school last night, too. She must know something about Mr. Jinochi. Let's see what she has to say. Oh, okay. Oh, Mio, wait for me. She definitely looks like a delinquent. What year does this take place again? Huh? So you're telling me the two of you were the ones at the school last night? Excuse me, Siri, go away. What in the world was that? What did I say? Did I say so you? No, that's so weird. No sense hiding it then. Accumulate 10 hours of playtime. I just got an achievement. Plus, I owe you one, Mio. I'll tell you everything I know. She looks like she'd be a character in Yu Yu Hakusho. But, what hairstyle? Like 80s? Maybe? Thank you. She owes you? Oh, yeah, right after I transferred here, there was a bit of trouble. She gave me one of those, what was it? Oh, exorcisms. She is really pretty. Oh, okay. Huh, so that's what it was. Did you hear about Mr. Jinochi? Heard about him. I've known about it since last night. I saw that asshole bite hit on the school grounds himself. What? You saw it happen? Tell us about it. What happened exactly? Don't really know myself. It was pitch black. What I can tell you. I really like looking at her. She's really pretty. Yeah, her eyes, yeah. The student with the star in her hair feels like she's always staring at us. Oh. She's got like those... is there a word for that? Some furry suits have them, or like some paintings where it looks like the eyes are always following you because the depth is further back than the rest of the item, I guess. It was almost dawn, probably around here. He started freaking out all of a sudden, ran out onto the ground like something was chasing him, then screamed. Ah, somebody help me! Forgive me, Michio! Or something like that while he was running around. Michio. Oh, that's the girl. That was the girl that fell, right? keep having to go back here because I forget who the characters are. Yeah, that one. Michio? He mentioned Michio? Was there anyone else out on the grounds? It was too dark to see from where I was. But for just a second, I think I saw a girl in a school uniform with her hair in braids. Oh? What does this mean, then? I didn't go out to make sure, so it could have been nothing for all I know. Then I heard him begging for his life like, I was wrong and I'll do anything. When all of a sudden his arms and legs snapped, even though he was just standing there. Sorry. I was thinking, like, these curses always give the result rather than create the action. Do y'all know what I mean? They always give the effect with an E rather than the effect with an A. I was imagining that the curse would literally lift him, like, you know, 200 feet in the air and then drop him. But instead it was just... what happened was the result of being dropped 200 feet in the air. Without that happening. His arms and legs broke without anything being done to him? He fell over and quit moving, so I thought I'd better get out of here. Then he croaked. That's all I saw. Damn, she's very dismissive, but I wonder if he was being a creep towards her or something. I see. But from what you've told us, it almost sounds like Michio's ghost chased down Mr. Jinochi and killed him. Hell if I know anything about that. I'm just telling you what I heard him say. Did you tell that story to the police? Nope, and I ain't gonna. Can't count on them for shit. Not like they'd believe an insane story anyway. Right. But there must be at least one person in the police worth trusting, right? Yeah, I guess. There was this one cop who always got on my case about stuff. But he died just the other day. That was that, the Pompadour cop. He was, his whole thing was, like, delinquents, this guy. It was always about, like, helping out those delinquent kids. Oh, he did. I'm sorry to hear that. Everyone who gets involved with me ends up dead. Oh, that's not good. We should skedaddle. Maybe I really am cursed. It pisses me off. You've got it all wrong. The spirit that possessed you wasn't that kind of spirit. Huh? It wasn't? Yeah, this was just an unfortunate coincidence. Though I'm sure that's was hard enough for you. This music is kinda... I really like this music, actually. I would love to have, like, this whole soundtrack on vinyl. I don't even have a vinyl player. Even if she said that, I would stick with her. She's pretty cool. That's all I know about that asshole's death. Hey, Mio, I've been thinking something. The way she described it reminded me of something. The way Mr. Jinochi died, it sounded a lot like how Michio died. Of course, I didn't see it myself, but the state Michio's body was in, it was like she had fallen from high up. Is that a leg next to her? What is that? Could they have been killed by the same curse? I don't think so. The curses of the 7 mysteries hadn't manifested when she died. And if we can trust what the spirit board said, then Michio died in an accident. Oh, right. Forgot about that part. Maybe Michio became a new curse. That's all I know about that asshole's death. Oh. You tell me, were you possessed by some kind of evil spirit? I don't understand it all too well myself. What I can say for sure is, thanks to Mio, the weird symptoms that were happening to me all went away. Yep, some people are born with a natural sensitivity to the paranormal. They should make a new season of the Morose Mononokean. It just reminds me about all that. Same scenario, but without all the death and drama. It's just a really cute yokai anime. And I want more of it. I love that series. They tend to end up isolated as they struggle to relate to the people around them. They also tend to draw spirits to them naturally. This can cause strange symptoms they don't understand, like headaches, muscle stiffness, and hallucinations, even memory problems. I'm sure it must have been very hard. So that's how it works, huh? Do people also have their personality taken over when possessed too? It is possible with spirits that have very close relationship to their target, like siblings or a parent and child. But you almost never hear about people being taken over completely. It's when the two parties aren't in sync that those negative effects can start to appear. So the seances, or whatever you see on TV, are all bogus? Not quite. There are mediums and diviners who can align their minds with the spirits they call. Though there are people on TV who are just putting on a performance. Huh. There are people who in life had extremely powerful spirit sense or deep connection with that person. But even they couldn't be able to completely take over the person they possess. Does she have a mole on equal sides of her neck? No. Are they flipping these? Are they just flipping the portraits? I just noticed. Because I don't think she has a star on both sides of her head, right? Oh, you know what? Turn that off. They just flip it. I hate that. I feel like that was like a whole reason back in the day why Pokemon had, like, Pokemon designs were pretty symmetrical. In fact, I think they still are. And it was like, because whenever you're fighting a Pokemon and when you look at it in your party, it's the same sprite, but they're flipped. So I feel like, you know, if you're gonna just flip portraits and stuff, excuse me, just make them symmetrical in design. Or, you know, don't flip it and make a new one. It would be like such a minor detail change. That's some beef I got with stuff like this. Shut up! Stop creaking! Don't worry about it. I am worrying about it! But even they shouldn't be able to completely take over the person they possess. And even if they could, it'd only be enough to pressure them to choose certain behaviors that wouldn't be unusual for them to do on their own to begin with. But if that's the case, wouldn't you not know if you were choosing that behavior of your own will or not? Hence why there are a lot of cases where people don't even realize they're possessed. Though the spirit may influence the behavior and memories of the host. The deeper their connection in life, the easier it is for that to occur. I see. Getting possessed by a spirit is pretty complicated, huh? It must have been tough for you being possessed for so long, Hitomi. Huh. There we go. Whatever might happen to me doesn't make any difference. Me being able to see spirits and stuff has nothing to do with how things ended up like this. Yeah, it's not like being able to see them is your fault either. The same goes for me. Maybe it's just something we have to live with. I think you have a knack for it yourself, Yako. I bet you could see them too with a little training. I think I may pass. So that's why you do the job you do, huh, Mio? I thought she was a weirdo when she showed up, all of a sudden saying she was gonna exorcise me. If you hadn't said anything, I probably would have knocked your lights out. You tried to perform an exorcism on her without telling her anything? You see, in my experience, most people don't understand, no matter how much I explain. They only accept my explanation after they see the results. Huh, I guess that makes sense. Hey, tell me, last night before you witnessed Mr. Jinochi's collapse, can I ask what he and you were doing in the classroom? You gonna tell the cops? Oh, right, with everything that happened with Mr. Jinochi. They'll suspect you if we told them you saw you with them last night. Anytime something happens with someone like me, all those shitty adults start jumping to conclusions. I understand. I won't tell them. You wouldn't have been able to kill him anyway. If you say so, then I don't mind telling you about it. So last night, that piece of shit Jinochi called me over here, acting like he was gonna attack me or something. Then why'd you show up? Yako feels so similar to the young detective. I think that's just how this game is. What? How terrible. Whatever, I'm glad he's dead. He had it coming. Calling people worthless in a cancer in society when he doesn't know shit about them. That asshole is the one always acting like scum, if you ask me. Is that so? Could you tell us in more detail why he called you out to the middle of the night? It's hard to explain. Where to start? I like how she likes drama. I mean, probably because the drama is literally happening around them. And she is quite literally, like, directly involved in it, unfortunately. It's hard to explain where to start. Oh, okay, I can't do that. What did you mean by Mr. Jinochi acting like scum? Was he doing something bad? You know, Michio's, Wait, take a drink. A lot of talking. What's a natural way I can wet my whistle? Y'all know what I'm saying. You know Michiro Shiraishi, right? The girl who killed herself? Huh? Michio? I don't know everything, but that creep of a teacher had some dirt on her. And he was using it to blackmail her. Call her up after school and make her do whatever he wanted. What? What do you mean when you say whatever you wanted? I'll leave it to your imagination. Nothing that a couple model students like you would ever get involved in. No way, that's... Ugh. Oh, what do you mean by dirt? I don't know anything about this. How could I have not known about this? Yako, I know how you feel, but try to calm down. You got guts acting like you were her friend. Junoshi really did a number on both Michio's body and soul. Damn. She probably felt like she couldn't tell anyone, like she had to suffer alone. Oh, how terrible. You tell me, how do you know about this? I just happened to walk in on it. I know the spots around school people go to when they want to stay out of sight. He ran off in a panic when I yelled at him, asking what he was doing. Walked in on it. Yeesh. I couldn't just leave her alone, looking like she was about to cry, so I stuck around for a bit. She told me everything that happened in whispers. She probably figured I wasn't the type to spread that stuff around. But she never asked for my help. She told me that she was fine and to keep it a secret. Michio, why? She probably thought she just had to grit her teeth till it was through. She was naive. I tried to tell her that if you give guys like that an inch, they'll take a mile. She kept saying about how it was her punishment. She was soft. No. Of course, Junochi didn't change. He kept on doing what he was doing. I don't understand either of them, but that's as much as I was involved. And then she killed herself. Nothing I can do about it now. You tell me, if you knew about it, then why didn't you? You trying to say it's my fault? She told me not to say anything. She told me she was fine. So what the hell, yeah, so what the hell is she saying? So what the hell more responsibility do I have other than what I already did? I don't think I've ever heard things said like that before. Yako, there's no point in blaming Hitomi. Michio, why? I want to eat pizza, but I have no room in my fridge for leftovers, now I think about it. Did you hear what this dirt was? Nope, never heard what it was. But from the sound of it, he'd been blackmailing her since about a year ago. For that long? The dick probably caught her doing something she shouldn't have been. She looked well behaved, but there was more to a person than meets the eye, you know? There must be some reason. Don't know, got nothing to do with me. So last night, how did it start? Alright. Remember that nosy cop I mentioned who's always on my case? He died at the former Yasuda Gardens a couple days ago. Yoshimi was his name. He was part of the juvenile division. He didn't look like a cop at all. Real rough guy, but good at looking out for folks. So he was the only one I could talk to. Huh, so there was someone like that with the police. Too bad he ended up dying. Oh, another thing. One time he suddenly introduced his fiancée to me. It was hilarious seeing a big guy like that act like a shy little kid all of a sudden. She told me that she was like me when she was my age and that she was on my side. Must have been a terrible loss for her too. Yeah, I do feel a little bad for her when I think about how sad she must be. And I saw him at the gardens the night he died. Oh no. Like before or after his death. I think he was trying to meet up with her, right? Or something like that. Whenever I would get worked up over something, Yoshimi would always take me straight to that park. And he'd listen to whatever it was I was pissed off about. That day he called me over here, like usual. But something seemed off about him. Like he was worried about something. Worried about something? Yeah. He asked me for a favor, too. That was pretty unusual. A favor? What kind of favor? He handed me a weird talisman and asked me to hold on to it for him. A talisman? Yeah, just a normal good luck charm. I figured if that's it, then sure, I'll take it. I have it with me now. But that wasn't all. He then told me that he wanted me to look for a talisman Michio Shiraishi had that looked like this one. Huh? Michio? What does she have to do with this? Yoshimi had been meeting up and talking with her. While they were together, he noticed that she had a special talisman or something. But apparently Michio always avoided the subject. Ooh. Oh, my back. What time is it? 2 hours already. The talisman that Michio had. He knew that I knew her, so that's why he asked me, he said. Had there been something that Michio couldn't tell even the police about? I know things at home were a little complicated. From what I heard, Michio was keeping her mouth shut about what Jinochi was doing to her. I can't hear the name Jinochi. I think about Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm like, no, Joey would never do that. I don't know if having a special talisman is having dirt. There might have been something else. Or something more specific about it. Hard to talk with the cops when someone's got dirt on you. And I didn't squeal on anything about Michio either. Michio? What is it that had such a strong grip on you? So basically, Yoshimi didn't have his eye on Michio, but her talisman too. It makes me wonder, do these cursed talismans, maybe they just look like this during the daytime. So maybe it was a cursed talisman that he handed to her. Or, yeah. I wonder what she would have. But after she died, excuse me, he didn't know where it ended up. So since I knew her from school, he wanted me to look into it for him. Or, maybe when she died, she ended up cursing the talisman that she had. And maybe Jinochi came across it and she killed him indirectly from the afterlife. Perhaps, maybe, who knows. So since I knew her from school, he wanted me to look into it for him. Is there something special about the two talismans? I wonder why he gave it to you. Hell if I know. When I looked inside it, there was just a weird kind of grimy scrap of wood. So you've seen inside it. But from the way he was acting, it seemed important to him somehow. But to be honest, what he was asking is such a pain in the ass. I figured he had to be serious about it. Oh, and since he died right after that. Yeah, he even said to me, if anything happens to me, take those two talismans. Give them to a guy named Nakagoshi at the police department. Knowing what I know now, he probably felt that something was going to happen to him. Nakagoshi? Do you know him, Mio? No, I've just heard the name, I think. So there really is a Nakagoshi. That's a relief, at least. Anyway, it didn't feel right just ignoring a dead guy's last request. Joey would just gamble his sister and friends' lives on a coin flip. How dare you! You treat him with respect. He'd tell me. Yeah? That talisman, would you mind if I had a look at it? Sorry, but I don't trust you with all that much yet. It's important to me. Oh, okay. Mio just asking everybody for their talismans and getting declined every time. So, last night you were looking for the talisman Michio had. Yep. And I figured that piece of garbage teacher would know the most about Michio. I asked him yesterday afternoon if he knew anything about her talisman. He gave me some cryptic response like, I can't talk about it now. Come to the school tonight. He even gave me the code to the lock on the back entrance. He seemed pretty willing to give it out, so I wouldn't be surprised if he had used it for secret meetings before. Yuck, I can only imagine. We climbed over the front gate to get in. So yeah, we met up in the classroom in the middle of the night, but nothing he said made any sense. Like, that I was really Michio and the stuff like that. What the hell? He went on and on about how it was my fault and that if only I hadn't been around or something. He grabbed a hold of me, breathing heavily. Oh, creepy. Really creepy. Are you okay? Yeah, that's right when you two showed up. I was able to get away while Jinochi was freaking out. Oh my gosh, good thing you got away. So it's really all thanks to you two that I got away. But I didn't get any info about the talisman, so the whole thing was sort of a bust. Afterwards, I was just wondering what you two were up to, so I hid nearby. Then I saw you and old man Ashiyama talking, and then Mio showed up. Oh, you did? That's also why That's also why I saw Jinochi come back outside and bite it. I see. So you were only here to look for Michio's talisman. That was weird. Did y'all see that? That was very weird. I was dumb to fall for that creep Jinochi's trap so easily. It could have gotten a lot worse, but I lucked out. Why does it keep flashing like that? What you described sounds like Michio killed Mr. Jinochi. She did have a reason to hate him after all. No way. You mean that really was her ghost? Like, for real? Those who die bearing strong resentment or regret can occasionally become spirits, either bound to a place or roaming freely. However, it'd usually be impossible for them to kill the living. Most don't have that kind of power. But it's possible they could possess someone close to them and act on those lingering regrets. Could have possessed Hitomi, which could have made sense on why Jinochi thought that he was her. I wonder if that's what happened. Alright, then supposing what the spirit board said is true and Michio's death was an accident, then she must have had some regrets. If she really hadn't given up on living, that is. I don't think she was the kind of girl who would just give up no matter what the situation. I don't really know, but she didn't seem like she had something tormenting her so much that she'd kill herself. And that's all I know. Happy? That was a lot of information. I still gotta look for the talisman. Sure, thank you, Hitomi. Oh, if you two find out anything about Michio's talisman, we'll be sure to let you know. Thanks. Oh, can we get your contact info? Where can we normally find you? Right, I'm not home most of the time. Usually I'm at a friend's place. Here's the phone number. I forgot cell phones aren't a thing back then. Thanks. We'll call her if we need to talk to you. And, what is it? You're easier to talk to than I imagined. I was kind of scared at first, but not anymore. Shut up. You were the ones avoiding me. Anyway, catch you later. And don't die out there, okay? Thanks, we'll be careful. I hope she don't die. Alright then. We got a lot of new information. Sounds like Mr. Jinochi was killed by a curse, just as we thought. Which means there was a curse bearer at the school. Multiple, in fact. Multiple? You think so? Excuse me. I was having to breathe. Yes, the curse echo we experienced at the school and the one that killed Mr. Jinochi seemed to be different. The people in the school at the time other than us were Mr. Jinochi, Hitomi, and Old Man Ashiyama, who you ran into. I was thinking it would be among them, but there was one more person. Hitomi saw a girl in a school uniform with braids. From what Hitomi was saying, it doesn't seem like she's one. Mr. Jinochi is pretty suspicious, though. If he were a curse bearer, it would certainly explain why he was killed. Right, that's why I say there are multiple. Oh, right, the person who killed Mr. Jinochi would have to be one too. Which means it must be either the mysterious girl or Old Man Ashiyama. Yeah, we should certainly be careful of them. That said, the mysterious girl and the fact that Mr. Jinochi thought it was Michio that had attacked him has me wondering. Of course, I doubt Michio herself was actually there, but... Oh, I just remembered. I actually saw Mr. Araishi outside the main gate last night. You did? It's likely he's involved with the curses, given that he's the one doing research on the rite of resurrection. So we'll have to be careful of Old Man Ashiyama and Mr. Araishi. I want to believe that not all curse bearers will be hostile, but... As for what to do now, I'd like to find who is responsible for the Feast of Shadows and set this off and how they did it. I don't think we'll be able to end this without stopping it at its source. Huh, that makes sense. Who said something? Oh, we have an ad. Damn it! I'll wait a little bit. Ah! In that case, I'm gonna be right back. I will go to the bathroom. Okay, sorry to leave you all in silence. I also went to grab a bottle of water. Bella's sitting inside a thermal grocery bag. She looked really cute. In which case, next we should do what exactly? We'll need to talk with Mr. Araishi. He definitely knows something. It should be safer during the day, so I think we should try to look for him. Got it. I'll help in my, any way I can. Terminal. But the school is closed. I wonder where he could be. Let's try heading someplace someone may know where he is. The police station. Where to go then? Lots of places to go. What if he's at my house? He knows where Yuko lives. Sonoya. And so, Mio Kurosuzu and Yako Sakazaki decided on their next location to investigate. What? Why did it just stop there? Let's start from location. Or is it just gonna stop there no matter what? Let's see. And so, Yako and Mio. Might just do that. Yeah. I was thinking we probably can't continue until we do that next round. Okay. Hajime Yoshimi's death. Neji was threatened mass murder. Blah blah. Blah blah blah. Oh, it's 9 a.m. here. Already. Kinshibori Park. Where we found the dead guy. The dead guy whose name I should totally already know. Shogo. Sorry for the wait, boss, but I managed to gather some information. Took you long enough. Things at the station were pretty hectic, but I managed to get some info. Let me fill you in. Thanks. The floor is yours. Oh. Just exit out. A total of 3 mysterious deaths were confirmed in the area, including the one in this park. So let's start with that one, the young man we found here. He's been identified as Shogo Okie, 25 years old, a regular old office worker who worked around here. He died of asphyxiation due to water in the lungs. He drowned. He drowned? In the middle of the park? It's not possible. It's gotta be a curse we're dealing with here. Couldn't it have also just, like, why does he always think, like, oh, it could have been a curse? Like, it could have been that he was also drowned off-site, maybe? And then was set up here? I don't know. Maybe the water pouring out of his mouth and nose would probably be too much of an indicator. But it's like, couldn't that also just be a possibility? Imagine drowning some bug off-site and then setting them up here, like this. About that, boss. Isn't this park associated with one of the 7 mysteries, too? A park. What was the 7th mystery for the park? I'm sure it was brought up before. But I can't remember. Was it Fool's Procession? No, I don't think it was this one. That was what the other guy had. Was it just Whispering Canal, maybe? I'll just say whatever makes sense. I'll just say whichever one fits his death, right? He's like the Fairy Oddparents saying everything. Fairy Oddparents! Fairy Godparents, rather. Not Oddparents, that was the name of the show. That's right, the Whispering Canal. It does seem like there'd be a link between a canal and death by drowning, don't you think? Sharp thinking, Ario. You're starting to get the hang of this. So let's assume they're related. What's next? Before that, the body of a woman was found behind a residential complex in Kamezawa. The victim had been identified as Tawako Hayashi, 29 years old. She was an office worker who lived on her own in the area. Oh. Do we know who that is? What did they say her name was? Tawako. We don't have that person. As for the cause of death, well, yes. The entirety of her body was crushed by some kind of strong external force. Damn! Ouchie! No murder weapon was discovered in the area, but considering the way she was found, we're looking for something large, flat, and heavy that could have crushed her in one fell swoop. Hang on, are you saying she was stepped on? Oh my god, she was stepped on. The foot curse! Exactly. Crushing is the foot washing mansion's modus operandi. The place the body was discovered is also known to be related to the Seven Mysteries. Damn, so you're saying that one dude just killed the some bug? And this is Namigaki's doing. Shit, I knew he used it. Judging by the amount of soul dregs, the victim was just a regular person, not a curse bearer. Ah, rip that lady. Guess we should report this to Paranormal Affairs. Got it. And as for the third victim... Ah, that's right. The Junochi. Is not the same guy since he lost it, right? No, it was the same. He literally just said it. The kid had killed some rando, unfortunately. He was identified as Kohei Junochi. Kohei, not Kone, what the hell? Kohei Junochi, 32, a teacher at Komagata High. He was found in the school's courtyard. Cause of death appears to be external trauma from a fall or heavy blow. The impact crushed his arms and legs. Since he was found in the middle of the courtyard, he couldn't have fallen from a gymnasium or the main building. A teacher dying at school. And not just any school, Komagata's houses of the Seven Mysteries. Komagata House is one of the Seven Mysteries. Does it? What was the one for Komagata High? What's his... The janitor has the reed, but was that the one for, Oh, here it is. It was the procession. That's what it was. Right, it's where the Fool's Procession is supposed to be. It's too big of a coincidence. That being said, I don't think we've heard that one yet. I don't think we've actually come across that curse. We can't rule out the possibility that this death was also the work of a curse. I see. Either way, it seems all three victims can be tied to the Seven Mysteries. There's probably a curse bearer at the center of it all pulling the strings. But you've got a point. All these strange deaths do point in one direction. That's right. And Hajime's case wasn't all that different either. He also died of mysterious causes in a place connected to the Seven Mysteries. Problem is that the timing doesn't match up. He died before the curses were activated. Could he have been hit by a different curse? One that didn't have anything to do with the Seven Mysteries? That's a thought, but if that were the case, we'd be dealing with a powerful practitioner, one who could pull off a curse like that without using a curse stone. There aren't any people in this day and age who could do something like that. Oh, really? I see. But I don't know too much about that stuff. I'd be more surprised if you did. Well, looking at these deaths, it seems like many of the curse bearers acted last night. But we can't rule out that there were more killings. From which the bodies haven't been found. Yikes, I haven't thought about that. But there's one silver lining. Judging by my own curse stone, it seems that the curses can't be activated while the sun's out. Oh, that's great news. So basically, we're safe during the dame time? Dame time? Okay, Gab. Isn't that Yako's curse stone? Now we would know what she has. Because the info would have been given to us once she got it. She has, let's see. No. Nope. I don't know. I thought, actually, hold on. Oh yeah, it was hers. Never mind. She had the weird mask. What do you call that? It's called like a hanya or something. You're right. Exactly, but it's also likely my Nejima gave us till dusk. He must have known the curse stones couldn't be used during the day. Either way, we got till midnight to settle this. It's time we fleshed out the other curse bearers. Aye aye, boss, let's do it. At the moment, we only know the identity of We only know the identity of 4 curse bearers. You Yutaro Nagaki had the foot-washing mansion, and Hideki Araishi had the ever-burning lantern. We've got both of their curse stones. And then there's Nejima, who claims he has the one-sided reed. Yeah, that about sums it up. What am I reading here? Oh. Yeah, now we no longer know who has Whispering Canal. Or the Taiko. We better figure out who has the remaining five, who the remaining five are on Quake. How should we go about looking for them? There's no point in searching blindly without a lead. Let's focus on other things for now. Tracking down Nejima may lead us to the other curse bearers too. I need to lower my chair. Whee! I realized that, like, I'm sitting up. Whoa, I'm too far down now. I can't sit up straight because of the top of my loft. But now I feel like I'm so close to the floor. I gotta move myself just slightly. Hello, Dragon Slayer. Thank you for the follow, not the raid. Thank you. By the way, he should be our top priority. He should do. He could do some real damage if we don't get him. I just realized that this is cropped in properly. One sec. Do 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 do. Y'all, hold on. There we go. I just noticed that there was you could see like it was cut off on the sides. I also wanted to look a little more into Yoshimi. I've got a feeling there's some connection there. Oh, I forgot to click into the game again. Yeah, boss. Sounds like we got our work cut out for us. I asked around Sumida's Community Safety Bureau where Yoshimi was stationed. It seems like he was investigating the apparent suicide of a girl named Michio Shiraishi. Oh yeah, I heard about that. She was trying to determine whether it really was a suicide. Or he was, not she was. Looking into the height of the building, the force of the impact, her wounds, all that. He must have suspected some kind of foul play, because he ordered a full investigation. Where I am, I'm not being detected too well. Detective! But I had already been deemed a suicide, and his superiors told him not to go stirring things up. Huh? What was the evidence? Well, according to the report I found on his desk last night, the body was found at the foot of a building, a ways away from the road. There was no evidence of vehicular collision, so it was ruled a suicide, but he thought there was more to it. Yes, a truck or other flat-faced vehicle traveling at high speeds could have inflicted similar damage. In other words, sometimes a traffic accident can look an awful lot like a fall. Oh, maybe. Interesting. So, a lot of these are about folklore, right? So it's just stories that have been getting passed around. So if my idea was right, and that Michio became a curse and possessed the charm that she was holding on to, it could be that her curse ended up becoming what the quote-unquote folklore on her death was, which was jumping or suicide by fall. Or maybe that's just unrelated entirely, and, you know, everybody just looks like they've been hit by a car. Oh, is that her leg? I was like, whose leg is that? I never... It's probably her leg. There's a chance it wasn't a suicide. What a terrible way to go. There were no brake marks on the road, meaning it would have been a hit and run. Excuse me. The vehicle would have hit her without slowing down at all. This is turning into quite the grisly case. But the vehicle couldn't have come out from a collision like that unscathed. It would have had meat chunks on it. Welcome back, Gabe. Exactly, so I asked the traffic bureau to keep an eye out for any vehicles with frontal damage. But I haven't heard back from them yet. I don't think they're looking very hard. So we've got no proof. That said, if it was a traffic accident rather than a suicide, it's possible that someone silenced Yoshimi because he was on the verge of discovering the truth. That's true. You think the driver is the one who did it to him? Not quite. Yoshimi had already talked to forensics in the traffic bureau, right? His death wouldn't have covered things up. You're right on that. Even if the suicide was a cover-up for a hit and run, it doesn't seem like enough reason to kill a cop. Oh, that's right. Unrelated, but I got something else, too. I managed to get a hold of Michio Shiraishi's address. Yoshimi went there a bunch of times. I even managed to, like, correct it in my mouth, or in my head, but it wouldn't come out. Yoshimi went there a bunch over the course of his investigation. Might be a good idea for us to drop by, too. Good thinking. Hopefully that'll give us more leads. Alright, let's move on to the next topic. The next topic. Remember the girl Yoshimi met with the day he died? One Hitomi Okuda? Community safety didn't have any contact information for her on hand. Not even an address? Well, they had her parents' information, but when they called, they said they hadn't heard from her in a month. Lots of family issues from the sound of it. They even said they didn't want anything to do with her anymore. That said, she still has to go to school once in a while, so we might be able to find her there. Not sure you really have any time for a stakeout right now. But she could be a key witness. Can't have community safety tracking her down for us. Can't we have... Excuse me. Give me one moment. Deck box has arrived. Okay. That was my Alexa letting me know I had a shipment arrive. But the way she said it was like very excited. I'd never heard it before. Oh, I'll take a drink. Thank you. I just have normal water now. Deck box has arrived. Is it my foldable deck box? Oh, I bought a deck box that let me check. I bought a deck box that makes your cards go vertical. No. What's the word I'm looking for? Diagonal. It makes the deck box go diagonal, so or the deck goes diagonal so that the deck box can be really thin. What is happening here? It is! I'm excited. I'm gonna go pick it up after stream. I'll take pictures of it later. What the hell? Wait, hold on. Did they put it outside my door? I'm confused. I'll actually be right back. They didn't put it outside my door, but it doesn't actually show me whose door they put it outside of. Usually they don't deliver outside of the doors. Give me one moment. I'm gonna walk down the hallway real quick. I swear, if it's not here anymore, I'll be very pissed. There is no door on my floor that looks like where this is. It doesn't even show a door, and it's very frustrating. Anyway, I might just go ahead and stop here so I can go take a look and try and find out where it's at. She could be a key witness. Can't have a community safety tracker down for us. We can ask, but it might be tricky to get it done today. For starters, Komagata High School is closed today. Because of the teacher that died. That's right. Alright, but if it's not something we can do today, we might have to forget about it. Let's move on then. Well, perfect time for me to stop here then. Okay, everybuggy. Sorry to go ahead and stop here. I did want to keep going. But let's go see who we can raid. I want that deck box. I was so excited. I'll go check by the, No, this is not anywhere near the... where they deliver packages. Twitch. Giga's live. Hasher's live again. I like Hasher. Oh, no. Hasher's doing something. Specific, so I'd rather not get into that. I don't know who to raid. Everybody's either not playing the game that they say they are. Or they're doing something specific. I don't know who to raid. Not a lot of bugs are live right now. Uh-oh. My Twitch broke. I want my deck bugs, damn it! I'm about to go running up and... Oh. Twitch. Twitch actually broke. One moment. No Gigar? I want to play games. Everybody's just chatting. We could just raid like some like random, I guess. I don't know these bugs though. Oh my goodness. Everybug. You know what? We'll just go raid Hasher. Hasher's doing like the what is it called? There's like a meme or something going around with Magic where you Sharpie out some card text to make it have a different effect. Alright, this is Hasher with an underscore, so it's actual Hasher. But they're doing it with Yu-Gi-Oh cards, which would be incredibly busted, because you could just, like... You could just black out Exodia to say you win the game. Anyway, everybody, thanks for coming and listening to me read for you. Tomorrow is Pokemon Day. So we're gonna play, that's a fun game mode, it really is. We're gonna play Pokemon X and gonna continue our bug only run. Anyway, that'll be at 4 p.m. CST. Thanks, Fantorn. Thank you, Gabe. Thank you, everybody. Let's go say hi to Hasher. And you all have a great night, okay? Bye-bye.